We're here in Ibiza riding the TDN. I haven't been to a TDN since 2011, I think, so it's been a while, but I'm really excited to be back part of the team representing the US. And it's the perfect place to come for, a trials event, being here riding on the rocks and right next to the beach and the ocean. It's a really exciting atmosphere and venue, so I'm looking forward to the weekend, and I think between the three of us there's going to be some really solid rides, so we're looking forward to it.
Day 2 here in beautiful Ibiza. We're starting off the day with some practice down by the ocean, followed by some section walk. Sections look really awesome, right on the water. And then tonight we got qualifying, so wish us luck.
We've been practicing with all of the other countries and we're feeling pretty confident. Definitely good to see the level that everyone else is at so we can try and keep up, but I think that we're doing pretty well and it's looking good for the weekend. This terrain's pretty similar to most of the Spanish terrain that I've been riding recently. It's super grippy on the rocks, and then the dirt's a little loose, but I think that we have a good amount of this in the US and the girls and I are used to it, so it shouldn't be too hard to get going and get some good rides in.
Practice going pretty good today. We're just trying to get used to the bikes, get in the groove of things. The terrain here is it's super grippy and everything is super weird angles, and so it's kind of hard to stay on line. But yeah, we're just gonna try our best to stay on line and keep our feet up. It's actually an eye-opener to practice with the other countries because just their style of riding is a little bit different, a little bit unique, and just from watching them ride, I can pick up tips and techniques that they use and take that back to the States and learn from them. Whoa! It's got plenty of traction.
The sections look pretty good. They look pretty technical. There's a good mix. It looks like about half of the sections are the rocky terrain on the rocks by the ocean, and the rest are a bit either stadium or concrete blocks and such. It's going to be a tough day, but we're feeling pretty good about them.
The sections look pretty awesome here. About half of them are right along the coast, and a lot of really weird rocks, lots of holes, lots of angles, and those will definitely be the trickiest ones. Sections 3 through 9, all pretty tough, but then all the other ones are kind of more stadium style and a little bit more mellow, so I think those will be pretty well rideable, and these ones on the coast will be the most tricky and where all the points will come from, and the decision will be made on who does the best.
Categoría internacional, Rasmus Meyesh, Daniel Blanconet y Jules Rotter. Categoría woman, Madeline Hover, Kyle Sweeten y Lucy Forsyth. Americano, Estados Unidos entró en estos momentos. Un Josh Rocker que se estrenó en el campeonato el fin de semana pasado. La última prueba del campeonato del mundo individual que se celebró en la localidad alicantina de la Lucía, aquí en España. Ahora estamos en
we just finished up qualifying here and went pretty well. Felt like my run was all right, a little bit shaky, but it always is when you're trying to go fast, and ended up qualifying first, so we'll be starting last tomorrow. I think it'll be a good position for us. The section should just get a little bit better, and we'll be able to watch some of the top teams, so it should be a good day tomorrow. And not that it means a whole lot to qualify first, but it's always fun to go a little bit fast and do something different in front of the crowd, so had a good time.
Una piloto que disputa la máxima categoría individual. Homer, atención al tiempo que pueda marcar. Una piloto que suele ser bastante rápida. Así pues, puede quitarle la pole a España. 21:55 el tiempo de España. 23.
It was, I felt kind of shaky and a little bit nervous because there was a lot of like build up towards it. We were standing around for a while and then it was all of a sudden like go time, but I enjoyed it. I kind of like the speed aspect of it. Kind of reminded me of enduro cross, like racing between the obstacles and then just trying to get over them. So I would have liked to have been a little less shaky and done better on it, but it was still fun.
Recinto ferial, a partir de las 9 de la mañana veremos a todos los equipos. Muy bien, muy bien.
Today went pretty well for us. We ended up third overall, and I feel like everybody rode pretty well and had some solid rides. Everybody contributed to the team, and I had a pretty good time. I thought the sections were pretty fun, although they rode a lot easier than they looked. There was just so much traction on the technical ones that you could get away with being a little bit offline and still holding it together and making up most of them. So section 9 definitely was the hardest one. Just took a lot of timing, and you had to be pretty precise with your tire placement. Luckily I was able to clean that each time, and it's a bit tricky when there's one hard line and all the rest are on the easy side. It really just comes down to that one rock at times, and it's been like that in the past, and it was like that today. But all the other countries rode really well, as did Josh and Daniel and myself, so got to be happy with the result, and happy to just have a good time riding the motorcycle in a pretty cool spot.
Yeah, today was pretty good. We got off to a really good start. We had a really good first lap, and then second lap we kind of fell apart just a little bit. We just had a little bit of sketchy rides, especially on section number 9. My first lap I made it up that with a 1, and then my second lap I ended up 5 in it, which kind of hurt us. And then we had some unfortunate calls with some of the observers that cost us second place. But other than that, you know, I don't feel too bad about my riding, but we'll just push harder and work towards the next event.
Honestly, I'm pretty disappointed. I trained pretty hard for this event, and my riding didn't really reflect it. Unfortunately, it was a pretty easy event. It was kind of a one-section trial. All the points laid on that one section. I just wasn't able to pull it together for that section, and so I feel like I kind of let the team down. But yeah, overall, it was a positive experience. We still ended up third, although, you know, really didn't train all that much to get third place. You know, it was a positive experience, and being able to share it with, you know, my comrades from around the world is pretty awesome. So yeah, overall positive experience.
My day was pretty good. We had a really good day as a team, so obviously that makes my day better. I think that my riding was good, minus one section that I just couldn't figure out. Unfortunately, that was the deciding factor this weekend, and I'm ready for next year already. I think that we're gonna kill it.
Today, I would say it was a pretty successful day. It was good. It was a little disappointing. We were really hoping to be in the podium, 8 points off, but in the end, I think we rode really solid, and it makes me excited for next year.
It was fun. I enjoyed the day. I enjoyed the sections. I felt like we all rode pretty good, so I thought that our result was going to be better, but I think the scores were just really tight. We were only off the podium by 8 points, so a lot of the sections were pretty cleanable, so I feel like a lot of the other teams were cleaning them, where I had like a silly 5 because I got close to a marker. I don't even know if I ran it over. And then there's another section that, like, if you didn't get through it, then that was like another deciding factor. So, but overall it was good. I enjoyed the grippy rocks and the sections. I had a good time, so it was a good TDN.